Hi, I'm Jimmy Doolin, Principal Broker of RE/MAX Ability Plus. And here today with one of our top agents, Shelly Walters. And, Shelly, give me background. How long have you been in real estate?
Been in real estate for 4.5 years.
Okay.
Started after my children were old enough, I thought that I could go out and spend 7 days a week working.
The first thing that comes to mind is when you say 4.5 years, the success that you've had. This is an 8-year, 9-year career. I mean, most people don't rack up the sales. So that really, that almost took me off, and caught me off guard, and I actually know how long you've been in real estate. So, one of the things that I notice about you is the strength of marketing. You really have a keen eye for how to market and how to get your client's product, your listing, in front of buyers. Elaborate on that. Share with me. What are some of your maybe unique, what's your philosophies, uniqueness? Give me some ideas.
Okay. My background, actually, since I was about 15, I've been in advertising and marketing in one aspect or another. And I think one of the things that's helpful is I've actually worked with like 1,000 different companies, seeing how they go towards marketing themselves. And I've just kind of learned that, a house is a product. And what did they do that was different, or just saw lots of different avenues of marketing. So in regards to real estate, besides the RE/MAX ability to just put it out there, because of RE/MAX's international, all the websites we can go on, I also take those websites and I pay to enhance my listing. So instead of having the minimal 5 to 10 photos, I pay to enhance on many of the national websites to have like 20 to 30 pictures. I think that's real important. That also brings the listings up to the top instead of being 4 pages into it. I also have a lot of photography background, so when I do my pictures, I take about 300.
How many?
About 300 pictures.
For 20 to 30 good ones.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure that I do every angle, because even though I'm looking through the camera, I know that it's going to look different. Put it on the computer, and then I pick out of the room 20, 30 pictures of a room, the best angles, and that I don't know that until I get it on the computer. I also Photoshop them, so the perfect lighting, contrast in the right way.
Your greens are green and your reds are red, and
the highlights are highlighted.
Right.
The picture pops off the page. I get a lot of comments on, my gosh, every listing, almost seller says, oh, wow, those pictures, my house is really pretty. So I also go in and I do a video. So after I'm taking the pictures, I walk through the house and do a video, bring that back to the computer. And for my background of understanding, I have a public relations degree from Purdue, as well as a marketing degree from Purdue. So learned a lot on how to edit, and I edit the entire walkthrough of the house. So we have a lot of people moving into Carmel from different areas, and I think it helps them to be able to walk through the house and see it. And then I do a voiceover with some music in the background.
Well, it's safe to say that you put that extra time and energy to really make sure that you're providing a superior product. Do your buyers notice, and do your sellers benefit from these extras?
Yes, I think buyers are able to come in and see the house on its absolute best light, literally lighting of the pictures. So they come in, and I've noticed many times I actually save some of the listings that are actually against this and show the seller, look at how this house is portrayed. Here's your competitive home. So in that regard, so if we've got buyers going out there and looking at all the homes in the price range and in that area, ours usually sticks out immensely. So we look like we're a really good house. But in regards to that, we do have a really good house, because I never put a house on the market until it's ready to go. So we stand out both online and actually when they come to see the house.
And I imagine, taking the time to do some of these extras, taking the time to get the lighting right, the pictures right, advancing it into higher ranking on a website, that translates into more money for sellers.
Oh, of course.
I mean, shorter sales cycle, more money. I mean, so there's a real true benefit that goes back to your client for hiring you, right?
Right. We get, normally I'm having about a 97 to 98% list to sale ratio. So gets into just Yeah, it's much better for the seller in regards to, do you want the absolute best price for it? Not only that, my negotiation skills are pretty good in regards to making sure that a buyer's agent understands the value of the home and why we are where we are.
Well, and you must, there has to be, and I'm not familiar with your process, but you've got to be putting some good research into values. To average 97, 98%, 2 to 3% negotiations, that means you're doing the homework up front.
Of course, don't want a seller to sit on the market and be frustrated or sit there too long where we start doing price drops to try and catch up to the market, or to the point where normally you will end up selling for less than you should have. The sooner you sell, the more money you get, and that gets back to, I make sure that house is ready and we are in competitive with the price. And sometimes sellers are thinking their house is worth a little bit more, but I'm pretty adamant about explaining why they need to be in the market and giving them the numbers so they can see their competition.
Well, for Remax Ability Plus, I'm Jimmy Doolin, and this is Shelly Walters, again, one of our top agents, and I think somebody you should consider calling. So, Shelly, phone number?
Our phone number is 317-201-2601, and that's me. That's my personal phone number, and I will be glad to come and just talk to you about what your market might be. Just, if you just need some information and not really thinking about even listing. If you're ready to list, we'll definitely want to come and bring you as much information as possible.
Sounds good. Thank you.